Why should New Hampshire taxpayers pay for serving warrants from Massachusetts?
He's a wanted felon, and as that, he's a fugitive from justice. And that is a violation of New Hampshire law.
Give us a ballpark estimate as to the cost of this raid.
I couldn't possibly give that to you at this moment.
Folks, we're done answering questions right now. I will send out...
Hey everyone, Derek J here. It's June 8th, 2017, around 8:15, and I am driving home from a day out at the shooting range, and I saw a lot of police outside of a place in Hampton on my way home, Hampton, New Hampshire. The situation was that it was a 22-year-old guy from Massachusetts who has been charged with a felony. They wouldn't say what felony that was, but they obviously presumed that he was violent. They did gas the house to try and get him out. They were there for several hours, and he was staying with a friend.
You're all set?
Thank you.
Good? Good evening. I'm Rich Sawyer. I'm the Chief of Police here in Hampton, New Hampshire. As you can see, we just concluded a lengthy standoff here at Fairfield Drive here in Hampton. This evening, we took into custody Michael Ellis, age 22, of Haverhill, Massachusetts. At about 10 o'clock this morning, the Hampton Police received information from the Massachusetts State Police that we had a wanted violent felon out of their jurisdiction that was now in Hampton. The investigation began with the cooperation of the Massachusetts State Police and the Haverhill, Massachusetts Police Department. The investigation led us here to 7 Haverhill Avenue, 7 Fairfield Avenue, where we had reason to believe that Mr. Ellis was staying with a friend. Several attempts were made to get him to surrender to come out to police, to no avail. At which time we had no choice but to try to bring him out into custody. He was a dangerous as he posed to the community. And about an hour ago, you saw that we did bring him into custody without incident, no injuries to the officers, and minor injuries to Mr. Ellis. The warrants, again, were out of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. We will not be answering any questions tonight regarding what those warrants were for. There were a number of warrants. There were 2 for assault and battery with a dangerous weapon, and for 2 warrants for armed robbery. Those warrants were issued out of the Essex County District Attorney's Office. Any questions regarding those warrants should be addressed there or to the Massachusetts State Police. We were assisted here this evening, again, with the Seacoast Emergency Response Team, the New Hampshire State Police EOD Team, Mass SP, and the Haverhill, Mass Police Department. We do want to thank the folks in the neighborhood for your cooperation. This, again, was a lengthy standoff and quite an inconvenience for the neighbors, and the cooperation really did help us bring this to a resolution. That was correct. Ellis is E-L-L-I-S, correct.
Chief, how did the standoff end? Did he just come out on his own? How did that happen?
No, he did not surrender on his own. He was given multiple opportunities to surrender, which he did not. He was found hiding in a crawl space in the building, and he was pulled down from the crawl space.
Was he armed?
He was not armed at the time.
Why should New Hampshire taxpayers pay for serving warrants from Massachusetts?
He's a wanted felon, and as that, he's a fugitive from justice. And that is a violation of New Hampshire law.
Was there anybody else inside the home?
Not at the time of the arrest, no.
Did this begin with kind of a low-speed chase coming up the main street here?
No, that did not. That was a different incident.
Okay.
I think at the very beginning, you had the first couple of sentences that you had, just information on what house it was. And
The incident occurred at 7 Fairfield Drive. We had information that this suspect was there visiting a friend, and we confirmed that information, and that's what brought us to this location.
How long has he been staying here? Since Tuesday, you think? Or?
We're not sure on that, so I can't comment.
And he was limping. Did a dog get him, or did he just get?
No. The area that he was in was kind of cramped, and he was up there for, as you can see, we've been here for quite a few hours, and I believe that's because of that issue. The dog did not get that.
Why was he in the back of the ambulance?
To be checked, as you can see, he was limping as he came out. You could see, just to make sure his well-being was checked on before we transported him to the police department. He went to Hampton Police Department for booking. He did not go to the hospital.
Were any officers forced to discharge their weapons?
No, there was no discharge of weapons.
Can you just talk about, I mean, these things can go terribly wrong, and obviously everyone behind you is safe, and he's walking and towed in.
Absolutely. I know sometimes folks get impatient when these incidents occur, but we take our time. We're very diligent, and everything is to protect the citizens around us, and certainly the person we're after. We don't want to harm anybody if we don't have to. We gave this individual every opportunity to surrender. We chose not to, and we were still able to take him into custody with a minor injury.
Did you negotiate with him via cell phone or anything like that?
No, we did not have any discussions with him.
When was it determined that it was safe to enter and how?
Those go into tactical areas which I'm not willing to discuss.
Can you talk about I guess there were gas rounds earlier?
I'm sorry, you got to speak up a little.
There were gas rounds or something earlier? You heard some...
The
it
popping
sounded
noises?
like, yeah.
Yes, we did deploy a number of gas canisters to try to force him to come out of the building.
Give us a ballpark estimate as to the cost of this raid.
I couldn't possibly give that to you at this moment.
Folks, we're done answering questions right now. I will send out a picture of Mr. Ellis tonight. If you don't get my press releases, then you can email me at dhobbs@hamptonpd.com, and I'll attach you to my press release contacts. I'll send you out the picture tonight. All right?
One more time, what was that email? I'm sorry.
dhobbs@hamptonpd.com.
Thank you.
Okay, so after I asked what the raid cost, they wrapped up questions and wouldn't take any more. Said they'll be issuing a press release. But at what cost? You know, maybe this guy is really bad and maybe the cops did have to get him, but is this really the way to do it if there were private justice and the person that he had wronged would hire someone to get him back? Would they be spending all this money? I doubt it. I wouldn't feel comfortable paying for this, and yet I'm forced to. All right, that's it.